Hey guys, this is Zach from Say What Zach here, and here is our review for Saturday, December 7th. A lot of games on, a lot of watching. Not as much note-taking as I'd like to have done, but there was a lot of games on, so did what I could and remembered what I could. Let's see how good the memory is, right? Tell me I gotta try and remember more stuff off the top of my head. We're gonna try it right now. So the first game I watched was the Colorado Avalanche taking on the Boston Bruins. That was 7 o'clock start time for us over here on the east side. Colorado's overall, this was a game. It was a good game. It was a game I really enjoyed watching. A definite preview of what we could see come June. I would like to see this come June. Not to say that I'm not a humongous Boston fan, but again, two good teams playing each other, always worth it. Big notes out of this one. Besides, it was a good back and forth, and then Colorado started to run away with it towards the end of the game. Big things are Grubauer left early with an injury, and Cale Makar also left. We don't know how he's doing, which that would suck if they lose both those players after they just got Landeskog and Rattenham back. So big injury news over there in Colorado, even though they came in with the 4-1 victory. So with that, 4-1. So the Colorado Avalanche moved to 19-8-2 on the season. The Boston Bruins are now 24-6. Shots on goal were 20 apiece. So Colorado didn't really get an advantage on the shots. Your goal scoring plays, you got Wagner at 13-14 of the first from Moore and Bjork. Nishushkin got a goal from 17-25 of the first from Nieto. Ian Cole got his first of the season at 9-17 of the second from Barbero. Oh man, I can't speak tonight. And Donskoy. Donskoy's been on a tear lately, and I'm so happy about it because I'm on my fantasy team. Then you got Burakovsky getting a goal at 18-21 of the second from McKinnon and Donskoy. So again, 2 more points for fantasy. Woo woo. Then Landeskog getting one from 1957, which is an empty net goal of the third from Bellemare. So those are your goal scoring plays, your goal scorers, your assist getters, all that fun stuff right there. That is the Avalanche beating the Boston Bruins 4-1. So that was a very entertaining game. I'm looking forward to the next time these teams meet, hopefully in the Stanley Cup Finals. We'll see. Other game I watched was the Dallas Stars taking on the New York Islanders. That was a 3-1 victory for the Dallas Stars. So Dallas is now 17-11-3. The Islanders are now 19-7-2. Shots on goal, the Dallas Stars had 37, Islanders had 35, so not a humongous shot advantage. It was just good to see some of these guys finally get on the board. So Cogliano got a goal at 11:59 of the first period. So that was his first as for the Dallas Stars this year. So that was really nice to see him finally get a goal from, I'm not really sure how to say Alexic. I'm not sure how to say this guy's name. Sorry, he's one of the guys I'm not sure about. And then Miro Heiskanen, who was one of the players I was watching tonight. And then Alexander Radulov got one as well after being a healthy scratch, which was awesome to see him get back on the board at 16:02 of the first from Kleinberg and Janmark. So that was really nice to see Radulov get on the board. That was nice. And again, Cogliano finally getting a point. Gorgiev, Gornev, I don't even know how to say some of his names. Not gonna lie. Some of these Dallas players, they're like him and I don't know. I think it's Gorganev. I want to say it's Gorgiev. At 3:12 of the second period from Radulov and Perry. So Radulov got a goal and an assist tonight. So again, he sit in that one game, apparently did something for him. And then Barzell got a goal 15-27 of the third from Taze and Mayfield. So Islanders did break Ben Bishop's shutout, which was kind of disappointing. It would have been nice to see Ben Bishop get that shutout. He played pretty well. So yeah, the Dallas Stars win that one 3-1 overall. The scores for the rest of the day. You got the Philadelphia. I don't know what it is with tonight. I'm just mixing up names. I can't get team names right, and I don't know what it is. It's a long day. It was a very long day. 4-3 was your final for the Flyers taking on the Ottawa Senators. Obviously, the Flyers win that one. That was the early game. Vancouver took on the Buffalo Sabres, winning 6-5 in overtime. That was a super close game. That there was a really bad call in overtime against Buffalo. I can't remember who it was, but somebody got called for tripping. I think it was I can't remember. Somebody got called for tripping as Jack Eichel got around and got a goal, but obviously it was delayed penalty, so it went back the other way. And then JT Miller got the winner for Vancouver. It was one of those very disappointing games for Buffalo. They could have definitely used that win, but yeah, that is hockey. Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Red Wings. No surprise there, 5-3. That's, again, not a surprise. They got the Toronto Maple Leafs beating the St. Louis Blues in St. Louis 5-2. So goal scoring is back. Hopefully the stay for Toronto this time instead of appearing one game then disappearing the next. It's great. Tampa Bay slaughtered San Jose 7-1. You got Florida beating Columbus 4-1. Carolina beating Minnesota 6-2, which knocked Minnesota back out of a wild card. Which it's not so bad. They're still fighting. They're in that area, in that realm. So that's good for Minnesota. They may drop this one, but it was good that they're still relevant right now. Then those are all the 7 o'clock games. Then you got the 8 o'clock game, which is the Nashville Predators taking on New Jersey Devils. Nashville won that one 6-4. Then you got Calgary, which is a 10 o'clock game, taking on LA Kings, and Calgary won that 4-3, which was an entertaining game. We watched that on Hockey Night in Canada. So that was entertaining to watch. It was a lot back and forth, a lot of penalties and all that fun stuff. But yeah, a lot of Lucic got a goal, got a couple. I think he got a couple of goals actually, if I remember correctly. So, Dubé got a goal. So yeah, a lot of the players that weren't really producing at all finally got on the board tonight for Calgary, which is good news for them. And Cam Talbot looked really good and sharp in net. But yeah, those are your scores for Saturday, December 7th. Updated standings after tonight's games. Oilers still lead the Pacific with 39 points. Yotes are still second with 38 points. And the Vegas Golden Knights still third with 35 points. None of them played tonight, so no surprise that none of them moved. Central. St. Louis is still at 42 with losing to Toronto. Colorado is at 40 points, which is putting them second. Dallas moves up to 37 points and third in the division, which is awesome news to see for them, which is why I'm wearing them. They are the ones that made the biggest jump tonight. Then you got Winnipeg at 36 points, which is the first wild card, and then Vancouver moving into another wild card spot again with 34 points, and that is your West standings. Over in the East, you got the Boston Bruins and Atlantic still leading them, 46 points. Florida Panthers at 33 points. Good news for them. They got another win. They're trying to stay in that second spot. We'll see how long that lasts. But they have 33 points. The Buffalo Sabres move back into the third place with 32 points. Washington Capitals lead the Metro with 49 points. Islanders with 40 points. And the Flyers with 39 points. So second and third. Down here in the wild card, you got Pittsburgh moving into second wild card with 38 points. And you got the Carolina Hurricanes at 37 points. So those are your standings after tonight's games. Right here. Again, not a whole lot of movement. The biggest one was Dallas Stars jumping up into the third spot, and Buffalo going back in. Even though Toronto, again, with that win, is going to make themselves staying close, and that Atlantic is going to be a big deal. I think Boston, again, has got this. The next two spots are going to be pretty much it's a crapshoot. If you watch our updated NHL playoff predictions for the end of November, we just did, you would see that we relatively close to the same teams in, but it's such a hard thing to gauge right now. Those teams are so close. Also, up in the corner here, new thing we're doing, the American Hockey League standings. We have updated this completely. Kitty Commentary has generously donated the time to write out the current standings after all the night's games for the American Hockey League as well. So we're going to be doing that with every review we do for NHL. We're also going to update the American Hockey League standings. So just going to go off the top ones. For the Atlantic Division, Providence is the top one for the Atlantic with 35 points. Toronto's top for the North with 35. Milwaukee, 41, leads the Central and the whole American Hockey League. And not sure the Pacific one, the TUC. Not sure in that one. Sorry, TUC, I'm not sure what that is. Does Kitty Commentary have any comments? She's looking it up. We're about to find out. Sorry, I'm still learning some of the American Hockey League stuff over the Pacific. I know most. There's a couple teams I'm not sure on, which is why I'm trying to get a little bit more delved into that. Because there's 32 teams that I don't know all of them. I know a lot of them, but we are working on getting magnets and getting onto the standings so I can at least keep an eye on those standings and learn about the teams a little bit better. Because I know the NHL, I know a lot of players, but when I get called up from here, I'm still learning some of it. So I'm trying to pay a little bit more attention to that. Oh, Kitty Commentary's got it. Let's see what it is. Tucson? Tuscan, I can't read.
Arizona Roadrunners.
The Arizona Roadrunners. There you go. Kitty Commentary helping out with the assist.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, it's been a long day. We had a lot going on. We have been up, no sleep the night before, and I got up early and we had a lot doing today. So, yeah. But anyway, so the Roadrunners for the Pacific lead them with 36 points. So again, Providence 35 for the Atlantic, Toronto 35 for the North, Milwaukee, 41 points for the Central, who would lead the American Hockey League, and then Tucson with 36 points to lead the Pacific. Man, I am really off today. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, there's your American Hockey League standings, your National Hockey League standings after the Saturday, December 7th. Hope you guys muddled through the video with us. We're going to try and get a little bit more into the routine again with the Christmas party earlier. It just, yeah, having to rush and do all that. It threw me, should I say, not us, all out of whack. So getting used to it. Because again, I stay up late for hockey games, and I'm rambling, but yeah, I stay up late for hockey games, so I'm used to going to bed late. I had to get up early for the Christmas party. It's a whole thing. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you gained some kind of knowledge. If worst case, just skip the end and see the scores. But yeah, if you guys liked it, give us a like and a thumbs up and a subscribe. This is Zach from Say What Zach, and we'll talk to you guys again soon.